So hello again everyone. This is your boy Nukeshot Motorsport here, and immediately Mika's called me a peasant in chat. Thanks for that. Oh, we're off to a fantastic start. But yes, I am Nukeshot Motorsport, aka offapple, aka Zokyo the Radish. Whatever. Yes, I get it, Mika. Leave me alone. This is cyberbullying. I'm gonna get the YouTube police on you. But that is not what we're here for today. We are here today for... it's hard to concentrate now. Update 1.38 has arrived for April. That's the month we're in. So, brings a little bit of content. Just need to reconnect to the network. Been having a little bit of instability regarding this for a while, but it should be okay. Gonna quickly do an audio check. Yep, everything seems to be working fine. Oh, come on, please. Please. It was connected literally a few minutes ago. Oh, bother. Right. Well then, we'll give it another try. Things are going so well today. Oh, it's worked. Nice. So, update 1.38, here we are. Not as much in terms of content compared to some other updates, but we have some new escapes from New Zealand. Wonder what it must be like to just travel the world if you're on like the Polyphony Digital photography team or something, just like constantly going to these amazing places on holidays and such. I believe some of these are ones that we've had before up to this point, but I cannot remember which are which. Either way, New Zealand, really stunning country in terms of landscape. I think it's New Zealand that they shot Lord of the Rings at. I could be wrong. I think that's correct. And immediately again need to reconnect. And now my phone has just got an advertisement. I have no idea why that's happening. It just is. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. But I didn't even click anything. Well, we're back. Let's head to Brand Central while we can. Oh, it's disconnected again. But we are in. So, just the 5 new cars in this particular update in terms of the new content besides escapes. We have the 2003 Audi TT Coupe 3.2 Quattro at 57 grand, 800 credits. I've had the newer one for a while, but it's nice to actually see this this older one back. I do prefer this shape over the newer one that we have. I think back on Gran Turismo 6 I turned this one into a rally car, so that could be fun. 4-wheel drive, of course. I've already bought all of these, but I'll just showcase the colours that we got here. Oh, is that the same orange that was used on that that HPA tuned version of the Audi TT, I think. Again, thinking back to Gran Turismo 5 and 6. Oh yeah, McLaren was New Zealand as well. And yet we don't have any McLarens in this update. Admittedly we had one in the last update, but still. No harm in adding a few more McLarens. No harm in adding anything really. One of the main feature cars of this particular update, a car which many a Gran Turismo fan a few years ago would think you would be crazy to think that this would ever come to the game, but alas, the Porsche 962C from 1988. Group C car, 1 million credits, of course in the Group 1 category. I was surprised to see that it only has 610 horsepower. I believe that's slightly less than the Mazda 787B. I could be wrong on that, but I just recall the 787B having in the 600 region, but I think it was slightly more. Nevertheless, you can tune it up to around 900 or so. Of course, they had to replace the Rothmans branding with the generic racing wording text on the front, licensing and all that. Same reason why they haven't got a silk cut on the Jaguar XJR9. But moving to Renault now, not Renault Sport, but Renault. We have the R8 Gordini making a return from Gran Turismo 6. And hello to Nils in the chat. Nice of you to join us on my adventures through the update and GT League, I believe, is what we tend to do. I'll probably do a bit of a drive in all the cars first, and then we'll move on to GT League in a little bit. But the Renault R8 Gordini 1966, very classic looking car in that sort of very boxy old school style. Very small, so ideal for rallying in that sense. Rear engine, rear drive, only available in the one colour. So many Italian brands I've just noticed. There's like at least 10 of them. Another car which was very highly requested and very highly anticipated when it was leaked. The Toyota Sprinter Truno GT Apex from 1983. Of course made famous by the initial D series. The Hachiroku, as it's affectionately known. $25 grand, so definitely very affordable car, as you'd expect. Indeed, Mika, if only there was some kind of Fujimi Kaido-esque hill climb track that we could take this thing up, like back on I'm gonna say it, Forza. I did own a Forza at one point in my life, but it was Forza 4, so it was a good one. So it's available in 3 colours. Oh, the majestic pop-up lights! Why don't we have those anymore? It's so majestic. And then the final car that we had in this update, one that, for various reasons, perhaps not the most exciting in the update, but going to be very interesting to see how it does perform actually, the Honda Fit Hybrid from 2014. I believe this is completely new to the franchise, is this particular version. 1,080 kilos. Again, very affordable car. There's mainly 4 affordable cars and then the 962C. Is this update pretty much summed up. I've actually seen quite a few Spoon Sports liveries already flying about, so that's going to be quite the popular choice for this little thing. A few different colour options. I guess you could say it's a B-Tech Prius, but it's a hatchback, so a B-Tech Auris, probably a better comparison. Yes, there were Honda Fits in the previous game. There was even the Spoon Sports Honda Fit as well, with the traditional Spoon blue and yellow livery. But this is the first time we've had this particular generation in it. Go to arcade mode time trial just to test these things out. No new circuit is the very unfortunate news that I'm having to break to anyone who happens to have not known that as of yet, but already, much like how the cars for this update were leaked on the Gran Turismo website by accident, they've essentially leaked the track for what we can only assume will be the May update, which is quite an interesting choice. It's in a part of the world that we've seen before, but it's a different layout. But as opposed to that, let's see, where shall we go today? I suppose it would only make sense to go to Le Mans, probably classic Le Mans, with the no chicane when we take this thing. Some of these pics look different. Well, that's probably because I'm using the no chicane variant, it just looks different. So yeah, all 5 cars bought in advance, so I came prepared in case something did happen. There you see the Rothmans branding changed. I think they changed the XJR9 into just random squares instead of the silk cut logo. So nice that there's some kind of readable text there. And no, we're not going to BB Raceway, Mika, as much as you'd want it. We're not going to the Driftodrome. I still think it is just a drifting circuit. Okay. In case anyone was wondering, 940 is the maximum. We shall keep it stock in terms of that for now. I'm keeping all of this stock except for the aero, because I cannot drive cars without it. Even the gearbox is staying the same. So we have some times from 3 other Group 1 cars here. I must have set that when all 3 of those released last nearly about a year ago actually, because that was the May update, wasn't it? Here we are. Porsche 962C coming home. Well, it's competition home, not Stuttgart. Oh, messed that up. The cockpit view. Show it up while we're on a straight, so I don't crash. Oh right, there's no chicane. Ah, I completely forgot. But yes, it comes equipped with hazard lights. The greatest of inventions in this racing game. Where'd it go? 201. So indeed not as fast as a lot of other Group C prototypes of this particular time on the straights. So I don't know overly much about the 962C, but knowing Porsches at least, it more than likely has a boxer engine. I'd need clarification on that, but that might be why it has less power than a lot of standard engine cars such as the XJR9 I mentioned earlier, the Sauber C9. Of course you can put down the 787B, which I think 690 I think was the number that came to mind with the 787B for horsepower. Yeah, you can put that down to, you know, it being a rotary and such, but it wouldn't surprise me if this was a boxer engine. And we're not going to Northern Ireland from peasants in chat. Porsche curves, where I am messing up drastically. Oh joy. I am definitely more used to prototypes having a lot more downforce than this. It's been ages since I've driven a Group C actually. It's only a cool addition to them though. One thing I have noticed actually about it is it's a lot easier to control than a lot of other Group C prototypes. Ah, 6-cylinder boxer engine with a turbo. Thanks for that, Nils, technical expert down in the studio. Or his living room, wherever he is right now. Where's that rank? Okay, so yeah, I believe these were probably higher tuned or something. Plus the physics updates changed and such, plus I'm probably worse at driving now than I was back then. Let's change car. Yeah, fit hybrid, why not? Let's change the track. But hold on, go settings. Was that always an option? Now that I think about it, I should start exploring for other things that they might have changed. Because they do tend to change a few things that aren't listed. For example, I don't think the low fuel indicator was listed at the time. Nothing there. Race settings. We'll change the track. Oh, I have an idea. The autopilus short circuit, that might be quite well suited to this. Loading. Still loading. Ah, there we go. Welcome to Autopolis, folks. Actually, one thing that I didn't check. I need to quickly go over this. Okay, I thought I was being a spoon, and ironically, fit hybrid, but I thought for some reason I drove the 962C with the traction control on, like an actual spoon. Oh, the battery indicator where the fuel gauge is. Neat. So this also stuck. Oh, the lean. It's reminded me of, oh, what was it? The Nissan Leaf back in the Gran Turismo 6 beta, I want to say. That one test demo that they released with the GT Academy back in the day. This actually feels relatively fast, is the thing, which is strange for N100. And I've just been driving a prototype, so... Huh. Oh, yep, the battery's going down a fair bit. Does it recharge under... Well, it seems to be, according to that arrow. Let's just test this out. Does that gauge move up? Oh, it just did. Neat. Throw it about a little bit. Oh, come on. I forgot the handbrake trick doesn't work. There we go, first gear. That actually looks quite nice as well from the front. The thing with a lot of modern hybrid cars and such is they do tend to look a bit weird, right, in terms of just the design, but this less so. It's like for example, like a BMW i8 as one example, you know, looks a fair bit different and oddball in that sense. Of course, you know, different company, different vision, and that is a sports car after all, but still. I'm quite surprised by how fast the battery's depleted actually. It's been not quite 2 laps. Goodbye, Ghost. Oh, 5th gear's a slow one. But yeah, this does feel a lot faster than it actually is. It's the go-kart effect. That was a nice little drive. I think it was a Honda Fit that was the starter car of Gran Turismo 6 as well, so it's got heritage. Now for Hachiroku. How much could this be tuned up by? 243 max and 855 minimum. Okay, let's check this out. We'll leave it all stock. We'll change the circuit. There. That's the option I'm looking for. It was between Tsukuba and Kyoto. I think Tsukuba, just because it probably suits lower BHP cars a bit more. We'll go for Sunset, that retro vibe. Traction control was still on, so that would ruin the point of the car. Let's see if we can get some sliding on in good old Hachiroku here. Right, it'd probably be a lot easier with a manual gearbox now that I think about it, but that is not the way that the Radish does things. For some reason. This is so bad. Let's go over here. What's over here? You know what? I'll probably just tune the gearbox a little bit, make it a fair bit shorter, because at the moment it's not the greatest. That'll do. This should improve acceleration a fair bit. Oh yes, there we go. That's a fair point. I could put more power in it, but I would want to try it stock first. Well, that nearly worked until I tapped the handbrake. Thought the handbrake was the drift button. Apparently not. Why does it stay in third gear with an auto gearbox when it's doing 20 miles an hour? What is this madness? Oh, I looked at chat and drove off the track. Yeah, comfort hard's another decent idea now that I think about it. Comfort hards. Or actually, comfort mediums for the front, because I'm going to be technical about it. This is going to be rapid. Oh my, the squat. Oh, there we go. This is what we need. Oh dear, no. The snap. Right. Perhaps I'll try comfort, medium, all round. I'll do a bit of tuning. Reduce the anti-roll a little bit, perhaps. Oh, doing some rallycross drifting now. Good stuff. Oh, invisible pit lane wall, forgot you existed here. Oh no, what's going on? Is this what rain physics feels like? Oh wow. Now normally I'm not overly bad when it comes to sliding about, as you may know if you've seen any of my other videos of me driving. I am the Slide McGee for a reason. But this for some reason is being a fair bit more awkward than quite a lot of other cars. Perhaps it is just the low power and trying to put on too much throttle. Now that I think about it, I should probably try out one of those drift trials that Gran Turismo's got set up. I'll do that after I test the other cars, I think. Just because I have to change game mode. Oh, actually, we'll just finish this lap. There we go. Oh, where's my AI going? There we go. So we'll try that out in a bit. And now we're trying to reconnect to the network. Fantastic. Yes, we cannot do such things. Don't show again. Leave me alone. You pathetic excuse of a loading screen. What next? The LDTT. Where shall we go for this? On our world tour of many worlds, known as Earth. What would be a good test of the four-wheel drive? That isn't rally. Probably. Well, we could do a bit of rally. I know, something elevation, I think. Or Alsace. Alsace could work. Alsace is probably a decent test of a four-wheel drive. Let's give it a shot. It's been ages since I've used Alsace for anything, really. So yeah, the new circuit, rumored to be coming for May. Interesting choice on Polyphony's part. Not sure if it's actually been featured in any other game. Not just Gran Turismo, but any other game. Or sim, or anything. I just have a sip of juice. The Goodwood circuit. Or Goodwood Motor Circuit, rather, I think, to give it its full name. Not to be confused with the hill climb, of course. Completely separate thing. It's held the Goodwood Revival for I don't know how long now, but fun fact, I actually went to the Goodwood Festival of Speed. This was back in 2014, where I believe it was the BMW statue one, so that was good. Was it 2014 or 2016? Probably 2016. Years just fly by. So yes, Audi TT. It's got Quattro as the non-board system, but it is not the Quattro. So far, good handling. Relatively standardized sound, to be somewhat expected, I suppose. Fair bit meaty. Still wondering if Alsace is ever going to get a new layout, considering all the old, not all, but like the original tracks that came with the game when it first released, like Dragon Trail has a new layout. Lago Maggiore has all the different layouts and such. Yeah, Kyoto as well also had the new layouts. Or like the combined one at least. So yeah, it surprised me that Alsace hasn't had a new layout as of yet. Of course, there's that one weird sort of road that seems to just abruptly stop that I thought they would have used, but that was well over a year ago when I discovered that, and nothing's happened since. It is an interesting circuit, at least. Sort of like almost like a purpose built, but with the road marking, so it's almost like a very wide B road in a way. But yeah, also reminiscent of Gran Turismo 1, because I'm not sure how many people would actually remember this. Back on Gran Turismo 1, pretty much all of the circuits had the centerline road markings throughout the whole layout of the track. Like even like the likes of Grand Valley and such had that centerline. So it's interesting to think about. But yeah, I'll say it's a decent test of a car. That you see on just up ahead, that is the section of road that leads to nowhere. Still leads to nowhere. Just into a field. It'd be really cool to actually see some kind of like old school style Gran Turismo rally style thing where they make custom stages and such, with say like Alsace as a tarmac based rally, which I think would make the most sense. It does seem like a tarmac rally sort of a circuit in a way. And then of course you got Colorado Springs Fisherman's Ranch and Sardegna Windmills, or should I say just Sardegna, the Windmills track being a variant. Again, that's another one that's listed as if there should be another layout coming at some point. How it is the Windmills layout. as opposed to just being the track. Whereas Fisherman's Ranch, I don't think it is labelled as anything like that. And Colorado Springs is listed as the lake circuit, so perhaps we shall see. But as for the car, you know, the actual thing that was included in the update, yeah, very decent sort to drive. Nice little fun thing. Step up from the Honda Fit we drove earlier, and we finally reconnected to the network. Now, for save data, right. For a second I thought we just, as soon as I said that we reconnected there, it just died. That would have been sad. French car will stay in France. Saint-Croix B. I quite like Saint-Croix B. Let's try the sunset layout. Well, that sunset layout. It's been a long day, fam. Leave me alone. Back to the loading screens. Juice is a good substance. If any manufacturers of juice would like to approach me, giving me like a brand deal or something, by all means, come ahead. Like, I'm okay with it. Let's just see what I can do. So, this would probably need. Oh, it can go 240% power. So, wait, hold on a second. Group X has no one actually noticed that yet? That the Renault R8 Gordini is in Group X. Why on earth is that? I mean, like, there's been other classic cars that have been in Group X as well, such as all the old school prototypes, like the really old school Le Mans cars, the XJ13, the Ferrari 330 P4, and Ford Mark IV, and the like. But I didn't think the R8 was. That's the thing. I'll drive it stock, probably, and then I'll drive it full power. And then maybe I'll change the tyres up, although it comes with sports medias. Oh, it was an actual race car from back in the day, so that would explain that, I suppose. See, I thought that this was... Oh, it's got racing stripes, of course I should have noticed. It seems so big from this camera angle, it's really zoomed in. But yeah, I just assumed that this was like a road car that they turned into a rally car. Almost? I assume that's what it was. Was it even a rally car? I've seen rally liveries and stuff on it. Oh, it was like the original Clio Cup. Was it then, Nils? That's kind of cool. Oh wow, this thing rips. Right, so that would make sense. Here's me getting all confused, but yeah, that makes sense now. Thanks for that. You're not getting paid for all, like, giving me all this information, but thanks anyway. There we go. Handbrakes shift down. Pro straps. Got the indicators on. This car not actually have indicators fitted, and yet the 962 did. That's a thing. I broke way too early for that. The reflections off the bonnet are a little bit pixely, but I'll forgive them that. Oh no, I've completely messed that up. Actually no one saw that. No one needed to see that. Yeah, the engine's a fair bit louder than a lot of it because of the backfire from the exhaust. That's nice. Of course, it'd be louder in comparison because the engine's at the back, so in theory closer to the camera. Was it actually backfire on every gear change? That's amazing. Fantastic stuff. No, it has the headlights of, I was about to say a scarab beetle, but scarab beetles don't have headlights. What on earth am I on with? Why has my phone got another advert? I don't know what on earth I've installed that's causing that. It's also cool how when in time trial mode and stuff you see like open landscape, but where the crowds would be and such. But when in an actual race, then it's all populated with like trucks and people and all sorts. Let's try this out. Why not? We'll lower the weight while we're at it. Sports medium's probably still be alright. Oh my, what have I done? What have I created? What is this? Oh my life. No one saw that. I'm just about topping out. I think it's just starting to slide a bit now with this kind of power. Before it was just planted, as I suppose you'd expect a race car to be, but not one from this era. Was it the 60s or so? I think that makes it the oldest car in this pack. Or update. It's not really a pack. Am I glad that we don't have to pay for content? That's another thing that you need to keep in mind with, you know, people getting upset, only 5 cars, and now not even a track. It's all free at the end of the day. It's a fun little thing to drive. Be interested to see if any league racing organisation picks this up as a what make series or something. Well, I noticed on the trailer for this update that it was shown on Colorado Springs, I think it was, doing a bit of rally, so I think kind of quick rally or like off-road ties to it. Still waiting on that snow track polyphony. Which will come first, rain or snow? Leave your thoughts in the chat. We have the tires for both. Yeah, this is an enjoyable thing to drive. Woo! Oh, wall tap. A bit more of a wall tap, but... Alright then. One last thing I want to try before we get into the GT League stuff. We're gonna do a drift trial using the good old Hachiroku. We're gonna see what we can do. Suzuka East is generally a place that people do this kind of stuff. Don't know how many people actually use the drift trials and such, but it's a fun little game mode. Definitely helps in learning car control. Spicy little engine. We're back on Sports Hard. What is it? Traction control on for a drift event. Are you mad? Oh, this all the way. I won't lower the weight actually. So, for some reason, based on what I've done before, I seem to be able to drift a fair bit better on tires with more grip. It's weird. We'll see how this goes. Probably horribly, but we shall see. My best score is 18,000. Alright, and also it's topping out way too early. Oh, 0.2 miles. There, that'll probably do it. Well, actually, I'll make this one just a smidge closer. There. This should be okay now. That's not even a drift game. Why are you counting that? What on earth am I? Hey, there we go. Oh. Oh bother, that wasn't the end. I thought that was the end of the zone for some reason. Or like, the whole thing. Apparently not. Oh what? I went all wheels off the road there, surely that would count as disqualification or something. So that 18,000 is looking like very achievable. Give it another try. This time with hopefully a bit better results. Right, slow down here. Somehow managed to keep that going while being partly on the grass, or mostly on the grass, to be honest. Oh, what a sweet spot! Oh my, was that amazing! Surely we can like pass 20,000. I think we've done it. Yep, 21,000. We'll give that one last shot. Oh, it actually says there's 3 sectors in the top left. Had to sort of stop it and start it again, otherwise it wouldn't have carried. How on earth did that count as still going? Oh, come on. 24,001. I'll take that. See that on the replay actually. Probably look awful. Probably look a lot smoother if I was a wheel user, but I am not. Yes, go on, Radish. Okay, that one looks like until I drove on the grass. But the grass was tactical, you see. Had putting dirt on the tires, lowering grip. Oh wow, okay. And again, I did it there. It's all tactics. That's all it is. I do all of this intentionally. Oh my lord. That's actually alright by my standards. Oh, goodbye cones. Oh, didn't hit any on that time. That was alright. Oh, that was set in an RX-7. An FD. Oh, funny that. Oh, what was it? The Red Suns? That one of them was an FC, one was an FD. RX-7s. Something like that. I haven't watched Initial D in a long time. We have some new events regardless. What do we have here? So, Competition de France. Max is N300. Ooh! Now this would be a very good opportunity to use the R8 Gordini. Gonna be quite underpowered compared to a lot of these, but... well, at least compared to the maximum, but... lightweight, so we shall see what we can do. Oh, and in fact there's an R8 Gordini starting in front of us. I'll stick with sports mediums just to keep it fair-ish. Considering it is stock. Well, not... what am I saying, stock? I mean, it's the stock tyre compact for it. Oh, look at this. It's like Randy Orton slithering. Yep, this is majestic. Oh, weaving in and out of traffic. Whew, that was a bit close. Oh right, it's the Indy circuit. That would explain why it's 5 laps at beginner level. Oh, the twitch at the bottom of Paddock Hill. That's scary. Fantastic noise this thing makes. Big up to Scanigan for liking my activity. See how fast we can actually get this thing to go. I just noticed, is that a tow cable on the back of that? The red thing near the bumper. Oh wow. Sticks out so much. That's amazing. And yeah, I suppose it would probably be a bit overpowered against road cars. I mean, look at me now, just decimating people with less power. I've overshot it. Oh, I've survived. Didn't get stuck in the sand pit. Some spicy, no one saw the corner cut, but some spicy driving. Yeah, I think it is still on full power, Nils. but the limit was like 300 or something, and this, even with full power, is around 250 or so. So comparable to what some of these opponents have. It's just so lightweight that it just accelerates like anything. Plus I've made the gearbox really short. So on a circuit like this it really excels. Look, final gear and we're still in the 80s of miles an hour. I think it tops out like 117 or so. I would quite be interested in seeing if anyone does pick this up for a one-make series, actually. Oh, I didn't even get fastest lap, I noticed someone else did. Bother. I suppose I was sliding out a bit, but still. Clean race bonus! And we're going to keep on trying to connect to the network every single time. Like, we haven't even had like a circuit experience in this update because there wasn't a circuit in the last update technically. Quite looking forward to seeing that Goodwood motor circuit in action. Extremely reliable sources on there in the form of whoa. Oh, what was it? Yeah, the Gran Turismo official website leaking it, and of course, oh, who was it? I think it was Jonathan Wong who ended up after it was leaked or something, he sort of confirmed it in a way. I can't remember what it was. Let's have exactly 200 horsepower. That sounds alright. And still, we continue to decimate. Can't tell who's on comfort tyres and who's on sports tyres. You'd expect some hatchbacks at least to not be on the sports tyres, but then again the AI might adjust them. I don't know. I don't have the answers to these things and it annoys me. So, competition de France. 2 circuits that aren't in France. Funnily enough. Oh. I forgot how fun Largo Machore is as well. Oh. He's okay. I think probably not, but still. Oh, come on, that hairpin. Terrifying memories of FRL, BTCC, or whatever it was. Oh no, it wasn't BTCC, it was FRL Toka. Yeah, getting my touring car terminology confused. It's basically BTCC because all the cars are front-wheel drive. Still, I think they ended up adding some rear-wheel drive cars into the mix the following season. Kind of miss the simple times when I was hanging out with Dunlam. It was where I actually ended up meeting the likes of Joe of the Fire, who I currently have employed without any cash involved. So basically enslaved to the Nukeshot Empire, driving for us in how was it? TSR Super Formula. So yeah, good times. Then of course there was the host of the organisation, Furin Carson, who had a strange habit of driving into the pit wall. I've no idea why. It just seemed to happen. This is so much fun. It's been a while since I've actually been on GT Sport. I do actually apologise for the lack of content as of recent. I've been going through a bit of a burnout phase, not gonna lie. No, not the video game franchise burnout, although that was one of the things that I ended up playing in the meantime. But besides that, every now and again it seems to happen towards the mid to end of NES seasons. I always just seem to suffer from a lack of motivation or some kind of burnout in a way. It's weird. It generally affects like most, if not all, racing games. So yeah, after I played Burnout for a bit, then I just switched to Scalar on the PlayStation 2, so very retro back then. Trying to think, very obscure retro. It's weird, would PlayStation 3 be considered retro these days? Even though Scalar was PS2, just it was only last gen technically. Probably be considered retro when PlayStation 5 when Deadman comes out. Well, under the Bosch Bridge and coming up to cross the line. Yet another clean race bonus. Ah, we've completed the daily workout. Let's see what we get. What was that? Yeah, okay, so that's all of those done. We'll move on to Amateur League in a sec. Just need to see what we have. What do we have here? Ooh, okay. This is a decent selection. Alright, Pontiac Firebird, yep. Not the brown one with the eagle on the banner, the traditional one, you could say. I forget what movie it was from. Was it Smokey and the Bandit? I think that rings a bell for some reason. But I would probably said somewhere when that was released in its update. Okay. To the Tourist Trophy, where we shall use our old school Audi TT Quattro. Still, the loading times are too short for the car to register as showing up there, unlike how it was originally. I suppose it doesn't really affect the game, just like an aesthetic thing. Okay, sports hards. Maximum power. I should probably find out what specs these guys are at. Okay. So... what I think I might do... bump this up to... 266. Lower the weight to there. And we should be fine. So I'm sort of in the middle of the two different classes. Oh, off we go. Nice to see the liveries come back for new stuff. Polyphony doing a good job of all that. Of course, here's me with my regular, like, out the factory look, with a number board slapped on the sides and the bonnet. That's literally... oh, helicopter in the background there. Hello. This track actually brings me to a point. Apparently, according to the patch notes, some tracks were optimized as it describes in this update, as opposed to, you know, getting a new one. And one thing when I heard that came to mind immediately was the gravel traps, as this guy has just demonstrated. Oh my, talk about an unsafe rejoin. Whew. But yeah, the gravel traps on this particular circuit, I don't think there were trails left by cars going through the gravel traps, at least certain ones. It's just a weird type of gravel or something. So I originally thought that, you know, one of the optimizations would be more defined gravel paths and such from cars going through it at this particular circuit, Circuit de Catalunya. However, as I discovered just before I started streaming, that isn't the case. It's pretty much the same. These guys are doing a good job demonstrating, thank you for that. I'll go this way. And yeah, it probably is possible to do it stock, it's just... well, A, I'm a peasant, B, I'm a peasant, and C, I'm trying to chat while driving, so my driving is appalling. Thanks for sticking with me on the stream, by the way, Nils, I have to say. You've been here since pretty much the beginning of it, and you're still sticking around. It is very much appreciated, sir. We're round the outside of yet another adversary. And we're into the gravel. You can sort of see what I mean though. Normally, say if it was Dragon Trail, as an example, or even where we was just at Lago Maggiore, the gravel traps leave very defined paths of where the cars have travelled through them. Almost like dynamic gravel traps in a way, in that sense. Oh wow, okay, you're going for the dive bomb, McGee. How is that working out for you? No. 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 Back, I say. That's what I thought. Oh right, we have an extra lap. I didn't realise. Good. Good. Ah, hello Snippy, long time no see. Welcome to the stream. Going through some GT League events and such, as I usually do. Making a complete spoon of myself, as I cannot drive. Actually, you're one person that I in particular would be, that came to mind when I saw the contents of this update, because, of course, quite a fan of Porsches and the Porsche 962C. A car which was the stuff of myth and legend up until, what, about a week or so ago? Or a few weeks ago now, probably. Yeah, how you been finding the update? As I casually take the lead. Against amateur AI on the last lap. I'm so bad. Why am I so bad? Oh, okay then. Well, I guess, yeah, as you say, it's better than nothing. It's a Porsche Group C car. Yeah, the same. I haven't been on PlayStation Network in quite a few days as well. Just been on a bit of PlayStation 2, just a bit of internet, not much else. Well, yeah, it's good to have a bit of a break, I suppose, at times, but as soon as I heard that this was a thing, then I just had to come back, I suppose. So we have won that race. On to the next. I forget where it was. Ah, Circuit de Saint Croix. Oh, it's the B layout. It's the one that I like. 2 laps. Oh, nice! Formula E thing. Was that coming in May? The Berlin E-Prix? I think it was. I hope you have a good time. You and good old Mika. Mika was on the stream earlier, actually. First message in chat, called me a peasant. No surprises there. Still sliding around at the speed of sound. Or not quite. Just back from work. Yeah, well, at least you know, you can relax for the rest of your evening, I suppose. That's always good. And I've overshot it and gone into the gravel. Oh, but that guy did too, so let's focus on his mistake and not mine. Come on, cut back, there we go. If you could even class that as a cutback. Oh, I have no idea what I'm on with. So we got about 10 seconds to gain on first. Currently placed 6. Oh wow, that came down. Now down to around 7 seconds through one corner. Progress. Whoa, 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 whoa. I still cannot drive. Oh yeah, there's plenty and plenty of Rothman's liveries on it. I was talking earlier about how they couldn't actually put Rothman's on the stock one that livery made because, you know, licensing and such. Bit like how they can't put Martini if, say, the Lancia Delta rally car came back or something like that. Or another example is the Silk Cut on the Jaguar XJR9, how that was just like block text. Oh wow, okay, we're doing this now. 3 wide. Okay. Oh. I could have done the pedal squeeze, but I chose not. Surely that guy's outbroke himself. No, apparently I did. Oh, bother. This is actually going to be kind of close to see if I can get first. Oh, these guys are just blocking me now at the straight. Oh, into the barrier. Yes, random shout out to my boy into the barrier. Yeah, fair point, fair point. I'll point back, I think. Oh, come on. I think my chances are gone. Oh, come on. You had to just psych me out like that, didn't you? Peasant. I don't think I've won this one. This Austrian AI up in the front seems to have just ran away with it. Look how far ahead he is. Maybe if I actually focus and drive, I'll be able to win, but not on this occasion. Not on this occasion. About 4 seconds short. I just lost an amateur rated event. What on earth is wrong with me? Yeah, it's difficult to talk monitor chat and such, while trying to drive relatively competently. I'll try and do my best. Still getting the braking markers figured out. Again, not that used to driving road cars. And trust me, I have plenty more excuses just like that one. All compiled in Supreme Overlord Radish's Guide to Getting Out of Things. Available in stores, probably never, but still. Maybe one day. Be like my mixtape, still not released, much to the dismay of Mika. Fam, I'm using an auto gearbox, leave me alone. I'm a peasant, remember? It's easier to talk and drive with an auto. I'm surprised that you forgot that. Oh my, what on earth happened there? What a peasant. I mean, in fairness, I probably could do manual on this car because it's not as fast as a proper race car or such. It's just more relaxing. At the end of the day, it's a game, and I just find this enjoyable, I suppose. Still want to learn manual gears because I know that you can shave off a few tenths by doing so. Yeah, maybe one day. Oh, come on, I can take this a bit faster than I was doing earlier. There we go. Oh, someone's been murdered. Or was attempted murder. We're a lot further ahead than we were last attempt. So this focusing malarkey's starting to pay off. Tactical bonnet cam. Come on. Come on, accelerate. Please. Oh no, I'm losing it. Okay. I'm fine, again. Just about. Okay, there's the guy in first. Let's see. Let's see. I should have him. Especially if he understeers to Narnia like he did there. Still terrified with the AI sometimes. After that one Mazda MX-5 race on Tokyo Expressway South. It's absolute anarchy. Okay, this guy's pulling away from me on the straights. That's not useful. Okay, don't outbrake myself. Do not outbrake myself. You can't be serious. As soon as I mentioned the AI... I mean, I get it's like amateur league and it simulates people making mistakes and such. But fam, that was just uncalled for. I'm gonna do this race again, you can't be serious. Give my man a time penalty or something. Please. No? Alright. SR down, at least. How'd I do worse than I did on the last time? Oh, what an absolute peasant. I didn't even set fastest lap. Alright, take 3. You know what, I'm switching to having the radar on just in case that happens again. Oh, why? Why does this happen? Oh, I should have tried to overtake on the outside. Carry more speed. I don't need full power, is the thing. That's the issue, is... Like, that last attempt would have been perfectly fine if I didn't get ran over, quite frankly. Okay, I'm gonna go in super ultra mega focus mode. Bit of a slalom. Please no murder. Please no murder. Thank you. Wow. Salty as ever. Oh dear, season 1. I miss season 1. Such simple times. And now my phone's got another ad so I can't see chat. Stupid phone. Why does that keep happening? Google Play, no one likes you. Just go away. Oh, come on, please don't park on the apex. Yes, run wide. Good. Thank you. Make way for your supreme leader. Dive Bomb McGee makes a return. No, no, no. My slipstream. Bad. Sit. Stay. Something. I've outbroke myself. I've outbroke myself. No! Go away! No one likes you! Oh my life. This isn't happening. I can't deal with this, fam. The stress. Oh, come on, I'm like basically up into second at this point. That guy got murdered. Why did I look back going through a corner? I have no idea. Now I've murdered myself, but that's okay. Not that suicide is okay, of course. It's not. But I should just shut up. Oh, okay. At least you had the courtesy to pass me before you tried the dive bomb of the century. Okay. Losing time on the straight, but hopefully everything will be alright. Hopefully. It's gaining so much time. Oh no. Oh no, please. I'm too busy looking at the radar to turn. How on earth are you catching up that fast, fam? What? Man's using his overtake mode. Oh, come on, please. I'm tempted to just dive bomb of the century at myself at this rate. He's made a mistake. He's made a mistake! No, no, I'm not losing it now. No, 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 no! Well, I've given up trying to win this fairly. I'm a max tuned this thing. Well, sports softs, why not? I'ma just get this event out of the way so we can move on as fast as possible. What on earth? That was just stressful as anything. It's possible. It's just stressful. It's possible now, at least. Oh, come on, out the way. Does GT Sport even have a horn button? It has indicators and hazard lights and stuff now, but it used to be a horn button. I don't know if there still is the option to have that enabled. Not that I have any buttons on the controller left for such, but still. Remember, you could like get custom horns and stuff. Can't remember how you'd get it. Was it like some kind of BTEC mileage exchange? It seems like the kind of thing you'd have in the mileage exchange, just like generic horn sounds and such. Well, I'll understand. Okay. Let me guess, do I have to give that position back because I wasn't on track or something? Oh wait, no, I can keep it because this isn't a league race. Okay then, one more lap to go. And I've severely outbroke myself. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, not as heavy an impact as I would have thought, but still, not the greatest. Oh, hello. When did you show up? I'm not losing this again. Surely not. It's the AI and its rubber banding. It scares me sometimes. There we go, that was an okay exit. How many helicopters are around here? These are the questions. Not what the next track's gonna be or anything like that. Or rain or snow or just more rally stuff. None of that matters. How many helicopters are there on Circuit of Saint-Croix B, and will there ever be a counter displaying how many there are on track? I really am just rambling at this point. Like I haven't been the whole rest of the time. Oh no, what have I done? Oh. Made the corner. Is what I've done. As soon as I open my stupid mouth, every single time. Oh dear. Come on. Surely I'm not losing it now. Back, I say. Oh, you're there. Reminded to myself to edit it so it looks like this was the first take, and then edit out me increasing the power, decreasing the weight. Oh look, we've won on our first attempt. Unbelievable scenes, as X-Maddie once said. On to the next thing. What is the next thing? So we've just done all the tourist trophy stuff. Ah, professional league. Oh, Group 1 Cup. And it's finally got Le South in the Group 1 Cup. Who would have thought? Of all tracks. Wonder what we should use. In case that wasn't obvious. It's gonna be difficult to try and win with this thing, actually. Considering, you know, all the technology. And not the kind of insane power that a lot of other groups and prototypes have. I might up it a little bit. 800 or so, probably. Oh, exactly 800. That's worked out fine. Okay, so max, minimum, that down to 2, that to 3. Increase that. Lower, and about there. And then I think it was increase the spring rate to there. Oh, don't reset anything. Racing softs to make up for downforce, probably. Nah, I'm gonna go mediums because I'm feeling daring today. My battery is low. Oh no. What is that sound? Oh, that would explain a bit. Oh, I cannot see a thing. Go ahead. Fantastic. Favorite kind of conditions. Blind. Right, where do we brake? Out there? Yeah, that seemed right. What a sound. Oh, can't quite send it. Who needs hybrid? Yeah, it's a lot more forgiving on the power out of low speed corners than a lot of Group C prototypes. Something I've noticed with this thing. Makes it a decent choice for stuff such as this. Slight tap on the back of that R18. Oh great, Porsche curves, and we got a bit of traffic, have we? Nope, horsepower says otherwise. Oh my life, I thought he shot off to Narnia for a second. Haha, your hybrid can't save you now. Peasant. Modern prototype peasant. Send it. No. Okay. See you next lap. Or next corner or so. Oh. Slight slip. Right, so I'm probably going to have to break up this stream into two parts. At the end of this one. Hold on a sec. Okay, and we are back, I believe. Apologies for that. Sound is still working fine. I just had a little bit of an interruption, and now that interruption's over, you should be able to get all this done in one part. Just getting a bit concerned otherwise. So yeah, on this particular track, Circuit de la Sarthe, these Group C cars are a lot more balanced, it would seem, when against the hybrids. So I don't think it needed that power increase. Or I could have done it on racing hards, or both. So on lap 2, basically 1 and 2/3 of a lap done-ish, and we're in the lead. It does handle so well for a Group C car. Oh, to Narnia we go. Distracted everywhere, sorry. An itch on my head. Stupid. It's been very hot recently in the U of K. Also known as Rain Island, where it hasn't been raining recently. In fact, there's been like a few fires and stuff have been breaking out, I think, further north. I meant to be at college today, but ended up coming home what, about 15 minutes after I got there. Came home. Essentially, internet wasn't working or something there, so they couldn't really do anything, so they just sent us home, which is extremely stupid. But I don't even know. But yeah, then as soon as I got home, happened to check GT Planet, it said that this update was out, so that made me a fair bit more happy. Because I was quite frustrated at the college, if I'm completely honest. I won't name it for reasons. All I'll say is I'm from Nottingham. So all I'll say. Anyway, Porsche curves. Can I get it right this time? Probably not. Oh, a little bit of a delayed response. Oh no, I've hit the wall. Full on into the barrier style. Quite literally. That helicopter's extremely high up in the sky. It's nice. Oh, getting a little bit slidey now. Over the curbs. But extremely easy to control. I'd probably have to say, if you are looking to get into Group C prototype racing in particular, this is definitely a good starting choice, because it is very forgiving and very easy to put the power down. However, I haven't driven much of the other four that we have in game before, like any physics changes or whatever. I haven't driven them recently, like it's been a few months or so. So they may handle a bit easier than they used to as well. I do not know. I suppose the only downside with choosing this as a starting Group C is the relatively low horsepower compared to the starting horsepower like a Sauber C9 or the like. But if you have the mileage points for it, then go for it. I just realised they're catching up on the straights. I'm getting a bit concerned about this rubber banding. Oh my life. What on earth? What's he driving? It wouldn't be that, the Peugeot VGT, would it? The L750 hybrid. That was the car that was in first before I ended up passing them for the lead. Okay, new fastest, 323.8. See if I can go any faster. Optimal 321.9. Actually, I'll keep optimal up. Quite interesting this. and just skimmed the gravel. Just about got away with it. Oh, I've outbrought myself, have I? No, not quite. That was alright, actually. Just felt like I outbrought myself for a second, but I gripped up. And now I've gone to Narnia. Let's see if I can recover the rhythm a bit before it gets too rhythm-based. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Okay. Get back on rhythm. Back on rhythm. There. Not the greatest of portrait curves that I've done throughout my racing career. Still fast this lap. Alright. On to the next and probably the last event. In fact, yes, it is the last event for today. Monza. If it's the no chicane variant, then it should be another one that favours the... Oh, it is the no chicane, that's good. It should favour the Group C's again. It was mainly Le Sarthe and Monza no chicane that they use in the Group 1 live events. Mainly because the Group C cars aren't left behind in the corners, because they make it up on the straights on those tracks, with them being very high speed oriented. Of course, that first chicane definitely plays into the hybrid's hands. Oh, I've overshot that. Oh, bother. Okay, come on. I believe there was a bit of news a while back that they was planning on reprofiling some of Monza in real life. Something about the Lesmos being made a bit faster and Ascari being reprofiled a bit to essentially make it the highest speed racetrack on Earth or something along those lines. I mean, it practically already is if you exclude ovals. Okay, power. There we go. Don't think that 919 had enough braking zone in order to charge the hybrid that much. And we are flying past the modern prototypes and even Bugatti VGT, the Delora chassis car, into Curva Grande at 218 miles an hour, touching on 219, 220. Better through that chicane. Oh, come on. I shall find a way through. Some semi-decent driving by me today. Well, on this track. For the most part, it's been horrendous driving. For a Scary that time it felt good. Tomahawk. Yep, a couple more hybrids here, so easy pickings in the speed machine. Bigging up the Group C. I've outbroke myself. Yep. Oh, that was clumsy. Right, so we have another hybrid up ahead, but it's a Vision GT, so it also has a bit of straight line speed with it, as well as that hybrid system, which makes it annoying to deal with. Very similar to what people are imagining that the hypercar formula to be like, I suppose. A lot of people have actually said that the whole Group 1 including like stuff like the Bugatti VGT, the L1150 and such, that because of Polyphony's association with the FIA, or something along those lines, that they sort of knew the direction that it was going and planned ahead for that. I can't quite remember. Again, it's all just rumours at the end of the day. Still, interesting to think about at least. No doubt, as the supercar formula sort of like develops more, we'll probably be seeing some of those come to the game. I still would really like to see a Rebellion R13, just for being essentially the best of the non-hybrid Le Mans prototypes of the final era, because they like the final year that it was ran. Well, I say best, I mean most successful, so arguably the best. It's not like anyone can really give Toyota a hard time with their hybrid boost energy. It makes me think, if Rebellion Racing was allowed to, would they have the kind of budget to buy some kind of hybrid system from the likes of, say, Toyota? There's a thought. The speed through here is insane. Surely if they want to make Monza the fastest circuit in the world, then it's the first chicane they need to modify. That's the slowest part of the track. At Curva Grande, it has banking. I mean, no, not Curva Grande. The Lesmos, they have banking to them, so they're already faster than they look. It's a fantastic circuit. Thinking back, like, it feels strange that this wasn't in the game day one, but of course it was in development. It was one of the first, if not the first, new circuits to be added, if I recall correctly. Oh, over the AstroTurf. I have a bad idea, but let's do it anyway. Let's put some dust on our tyres. See how this does us. I'll probably clear up by the time we get to the chicane, but still. That dirt might not go off, I just ran over. Despite me setting this up for an extremely low ride height, taking the curbs relatively well. Really understood there. Alright, of course, there used to be like an oval part of Monza, so that must be what that very large bit of runoff was, curbing on the outside. Probably also for like extremely long grids like they have in Blancpain. Was like 60 car grids or something insane. I can't remember exactly. I think it was around that on one occasion. So yeah, they certainly need that. I hate to imagine a 60 car grid start, that'd be terrifying. Because something's bound to go wrong. Or it's someone stalling, or a slight nudge, or miscommunication off the lineup. Literally anything. But we're just about come to the end of this. On the last lap, just parabolica to go. We've got about 6.5 seconds in hand. They're still gaining on the straights because rubber banding. We've gone to Narnia. You know what? Let's just go to Narnia. There we go, across the line. So yeah, probably a shorter stream than I would have thought, but of course less content, I suppose, and we're still trying to reconnect to the network, and we have done so. Great stuff. So that pretty much concludes all I have here today. We've covered everything in the update. 420 wins for all of you meme lords out there. That's something of note, I suppose. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed tagging along with me on this update stream, and hope to see you for the next one. Hopefully I'll have enough time to actually get some content out on my own channel at some point besides these update streams. It's been very difficult as of recently because there's a lot of stuff to do regarding dynamic racing leagues. Definitely check dynamic racing leagues out if you want to see more stuff essentially from me. It's not my channel, but I'm sort of become the face of it in a way, because I'm like the only guy who speaks on there. But yeah, pretty much covers everything today. Hope to see you for the next one. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you found it useful, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a like anyway. I don't know. Introduction of the Lancer Evolution. So yeah, I'll hope to see you next time, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Later.